driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon. So I was just thinking about people. Now, there's a couple people I haven't heard from this week, so got to reach out, see how they're doing. We have to do this with newcomers. Good afternoon, Chris. Good to see you. Good to see you. Today we're going to be talking about detachment. It's very much a Al-Anon thing. I'll be reading from Al-Anon today. I like what they had to say. So there's our new windows. Yay. Hi, Amber. I'm Dion. Good to meet you. This is an old picture of me in the 80s when I'd roller skate and listen to my boombox. I looked a little different back then. I'm just Josh, and that's not me. That's not me. No. Besides, I've never been to Alderaan, so how could I take a picture while there? Because I've never been to Alderaan. All right. Anybody here been to Alderaan? No one? Okay. Anybody even know what I'm talking about? All right. It's a planet in Star Wars. Well, it was. It got bloated up. Yeah. By this dude. It was pretty uncool. Chris, I'm making shit up. I'm not making shit up. I'm talking Star Wars. So it's all make believe. There is no Alderaan. I'm just talking about the Star Wars story. I'm fucking around. All right, we're at the 3-minute mark. We can get started. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'll try and stay in our realm here. If you're here, please say hello. Here in our universe. It's Monday. Oh, and congratulations, Amber, on your team winning the Super Bowl. Oh, that was it. Doesn't matter. It was a great game. I gotta give kudos to both sides. What a fun game to watch. I was rooting for the 49ers because there's no way I'm gonna root for the Chiefs. But what a fun game. I will fucking boot you if you talk about Taylor again. Okay. I'm serious. I'm tired of hearing about this fucking person. Enough with Taylor. Don't bring her up here. I literally just unfriended somebody because they won't shut the fuck up about her. Okay. Enough on Taylor Swift. Jesus.
Hi.
I didn't like Kelsey's attitude. Kelsey's attitude fucking sucks. But either way, it was still a fun game. A couple injuries I didn't really like, but it was a fun game, and that's what it came down to. Fuck the rest of it. I don't want to hear about it. I didn't watch halftime. I never watch halftime. Okay, I'm not going to watch Usher. I don't know any of his stuff, and I'm not going to watch him roller skate around on. No. After Prince did Purple Rain, there will be nothing that'll ever compare. let's get to detachment and get away from football opinions. I should have kept my mouth shut. All right. So, detachment. We have a reading for this today, and this has to do with people, places, and things. Okay, it's let go, let God, but hold on a second here. Somebody is clearly taken freely to the fact that they can just make any noise they want while I'm live. The detachment usually has to do with people in particular. So we have let go, let God, and that's kind of what we use as a generalization to let things go. But detachment is kind of a particular thing. I'm on one today. I'm on a roll. Yeah, I'm on something. I don't know what it is. A lot of changes in my life lately, so and my hair's yeah, it's getting there. I still hate it. So detachment, it almost correlates with tough love. Okay. And I wanted to talk about this because I think it's a little bit harder of a topic. So detachment. This is kind of how I see it. Detachment has to do with my empathy sympathy situation. Okay. Now, I carry a lot of empathy. Okay. That means that I feel your emotions. That's what it means. It means that I've most likely been there before. And if you are feeling down, this whole lighting situation and this camera does not work. I will fix this today. So all I have to do is just put a light bulb in. Let's get to the reading. I think that's going to help us understand a little bit better. All right, but let's remember a few things. Sympathy means I'm going to cry with you about what's going on. Sympathy means I'm holding, not necessarily holding space, but there's probably not going to be a solution. Okay? It just means I feel down with you. Misery loves company. Okay? Empathy means that I can feel your emotions, but I'm detaching myself from you so that it doesn't affect me. Okay? That I understand where you're coming from, but instead of walling with you in it, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be thinking of the solution and what it is, and what it is. So we're reading out of Courage to Change today. I like this book. I didn't feel like talking on the second step. So for the 12th time this month, let's get started. For me, detachment is relatively easy with casual friends where I am not very emotionally involved. Not so for us, huh? We don't really, casual friends. I mean, what is that? To me, I don't really understand what that is. Does that mean an acquaintance? Because for me, no, I'm not emotionally involved, but that doesn't mean I don't care what's going on. So, I know that I have codependency issues. I know this. Okay. I figured that out. When you start sponsoring, that's when you figure out that you also have codependency issues. I cannot tell you if you have codependency issues. That is up to you to figure out. Because I don't know if you do or not. We all handle it differently, right? And I don't know what's going on the inside. So I've noticed that when I am detached, I can listen to other people being critical or grumpy without being affected. That's what the detachment is. Okay. It's almost a safety net. It is something that you are putting in between you and that person so that you don't get it too. because it's easier. It is so much easier to be mad. It's easier for me to hate the world. It is easier for me to be bad. It is. I ask it quite often, why is it so much harder for us to be good? Shouldn't that be natural? But it almost seems like I have to go out of my way to be a good person, that I have to be intentional about it. That's how I feel about that. So, but if members of my family act the same way, I often take their negative frame of mind. Boom, there it is. See, when we're emotionally attached to somebody, we're going to feel it. I do. When I hear my son upstairs yell, oh, I feel it. My first reaction is to go up there and punch. That's my first reaction. Okay? I can't help that reaction. I'm not going to. It'll never happen. I don't like physical violence, and I certainly am not going to throw with my son. Not a chance. Okay? But that is my first reaction. I've got to be honest with myself. Do I not? Yes, I do. Okay? And I'm letting you know so that you don't feel bad when you think those thoughts too. Okay? They're just thoughts. It doesn't mean that's, there's nothing wrong with our reaction. Okay? It's how we react to it. What I have learned by comparing these two situations is that detachment involves paying attention to my own mood before I have a chance to take on someone else. So ask yourself in the morning, what kind of day am I going to have? What is it that I am going to do today that's going to make this world a better place? Am I going to be a dick today? Okay. What kind of mood am I in? I have to do this every single morning. Every morning. Then I can simply see and hear negativity or anger without becoming negative or angry. I don't have to have a bad day just because someone I love is struggling. This knowledge allows me to let everyone, including myself, feel whatever they feel without interference. And it is really hard to let my wife go through stuff when she's going through things. It's really fucking hard for me to stay out of it. It is. And sometimes I want to go in and save her. And it's not my job to do. She doesn't want saved. Right? She doesn't need me to save her. Okay? I'm not God. Okay? I'm not God. Even when it comes to the point where helping other people. Okay? So I do everything that I can to be appropriate about her feelings. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, sometimes normies will not tell you what's going on, and you might have to wrestle that motherfucker out of them. I do. Okay? I don't want to tell you because it's going to make it worse. Yeah, that's your sign. That's your sign to say, you know what? We go through this stuff together. We don't do it alone. And if I don't know, how can I do anything? Okay? Let me decide. Let me decide how much I can take on. I have something on my screen. Today, remember, if I pause for a moment before focusing on someone else's mood, I may find out that I have feelings of my own that deserve attention. I will look for those moments to check in with myself today. We let go of our obsession with another's behavior and begin to lead happier and more manageable lives. Lives with dignity and rights, lives guided by power greater than ourselves. Detachment. I don't know that Detachment wrote that, but that's what it says. So, right. Thank you, Al-Anon, for the courage to change. I don't really have much more on that topic. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope that everybody has a good day. I love you. Peace out and have a day.